Don't know whether the mic will pick this up or not, but today I'm in the village of Much Wenlock, and this is Wenlock Priory. It's a beautiful old building, a gorgeous medieval priory. If you get the opportunity to come along and visit, please do so. It's English heritage, so if you remember, it's free. Much Wenlock is a market town and parish in Shropshire, England, between Shrewsbury and Bridgnorth. The town of Wenlock is known to have grown up around an abbey or monastery founded around 680. King Penda installed his daughter Milburga as abbess in 687. Milburga of Wenlock was credited with many incredible works, such as the creation of a spring and the miraculous growth of barley. She died in 727 on the 23rd of February, which is now celebrated annually as a Shropshire Day. Her tomb was long venerated until her abbey was destroyed by invading Danes. After the Norman conquest, Cluniac monks built a monastery on the site, and after finding what they believed to be her bones, established her relics as a pilgrimage destination for lepers. Following that, the shrine of St Milburga became one of the great pilgrimage destinations of medieval England, until her relics were destroyed in 1547 when they were burned outside the Abbey Gatehouse in the reign of King Edward VI, the son of Henry VIII. Walking through the ruins today, you can still see the elegance they left behind. The lavabo, where monks washed before meals, the chapter house, where decisions were made slowly, and the cloister garden, now open to the sky, where once monks moved between prayer, study, and work. If you're my age, you will remember the TV series UFO from 1970. One of the stars, Gabrielle Drake, and her husband purchased Much Wenlock Manor in 1983 and restored the priory lodging. The first Witchcraft Act of 1541, introduced by Henry VIII, imposed serious penalties for witchcraft and was the first act to define witchcraft as a felony, punishable by death. Alice Glaston was an 11-year-old English girl from Little Wenlock who may have been one of the youngest girls ever hanged. The transcription of a parish register in Much Wenlock from April 13, 1544 states, "Here was buried John Dodd of the parish of Little Wenlock, who was hanged here, as also Alice Glaston, 11 years of age, of the parish of Little Wenlock, and William Harper, tailor." The timing of these two events has led to unsubstantiated claims that Alice was hung for the crime of witchcraft, but there is no definitive evidence. Centuries later, Much Wenlock would find a new identity, one that reached far beyond Shropshire. In 1850, Dr. William Penny Brooks founded the Wenlock Olympian Games, believing that physical exercise could transform lives. His vision wasn't just about sport, it was about community, education and opportunity. The Games brought people together, revived local pride, and turned Much Wenlock into a beacon of innovation. When Baron Pierre de Coubertin visited in 1890, he saw something extraordinary. A small English town running an event with the spirit, structure and ambition of a national festival. Brooks' ideas inspired him deeply, and just 6 years later, the modern Olympic Games were born. The London 2012 Summer Olympics mascot was named Wenlock to honour Brooks, the Wenlock Olympian Society, and Much Wenlock. Today, with a population of around 3,000 people, Much Wenlock feels much more like a village than a town. Stroll around the town centre and it may seem you have stepped back many years. You won't find any big names, but you will find a great selection of traditional shops and pubs. Priory stands serene, its arches glowing gold in the afternoon sun. The Guildhall with its timber beams and centuries-old courtroom anchors the town's civic story, and the Olympian Trail winds through the streets. Much Wenlock is a quintessentially English town, off the beaten track, but well worth the visit.